Brought to you by P&M Sinclair, an independent building and construction company serving Edinburgh, the Lothians and the Borders.
This afternoon we're at Hawthornden, home of Lasswade Rugby Club, where Whitecraigs are the visitors in the Scottish Hydro National Shield semi-final. Lasswade led out by captain Mark Billingham. They've got a lot to play for here. Very likely to go up into National League Division 1 along with Greenock. And in the league above them, Whitecraigs too will probably go up to Premier 3. So a trip to Murrayfield for one of these two after this afternoon would be the icing on the cake of a great season. No nerves at the start as Richard Borthwick easily handling that kick ahead by Stuart Henderson, plugging it back downfield, but well taken by William Corbett. Whoa, early on, and look at that run, scything through the Lasswade defence. Good support from Nicky Blaymire, laying it back for Stuart Henderson. Ali Stevenson getting his line moving early. Phil Nichol knocked over there. And a penalty in the first minute, not rolling away, said referee Robin Veach. And right in front, not a lot of distance, no problem for Ali Stevenson to open the Whitecraigs account after only a minute. This Lasswade side are made of stern stuff though, and that early setback didn't daunt them at all. Look at that drive, 10 metres. Neil Clark to Carl McWilliam, Bernie Hennessy coming in on the angle, taken out. Three Whitecraigs tacklers, laying it back again for Clark. Lasswade getting some real momentum going here. Inside ball to Craig Adams, stood up by his opposite number, Fraser Campbell. But again, the ball laid back for Clark. Borthwick, the link man. And oh, great hands there from Lasswade. And look at that run by Kyle Smith, throwing off a couple of tackles. Not knocked into touch, keeping the ball alive. Back again on the Lasswade side. Clark to McWilliam. Long ball out there, and it's hooker Dylan Turnbull to his front row pal Craig Adam. What a dummy! Out to winger Niall Gray, and oh, a try-saving tackle by Stuart Pollock. What a great phase of rugby that was. One Lasswade keeping the pressure up. Driving on the line there. Ball held at the back by Richard Borthwick, then Borthwick driving through the middle. A lot of support behind him. Yes, over for the try. There's referee Robin Veach. Well, what line out drive there by the home side. The man coming up with the ball. Yep, Richard Borthwick. And that was the man who converted his own try. 7 points to 3 to Lasswade after half an hour. And that score really stung Whitecraigs, and they started to turn the screw. Difficulty getting over the Lasswade 22 though, against a very, very organised defence. Putting a wee bit of muscle into that one. Ball laid back for Stuart Henderson. Out to Stevenson. Inside ball to Nicky Blaymire. But still not getting over the 22. Finally Stevenson out to the other Blaymire, Ben. And now getting closer to the line. Needs a wee bit of patience here. Out to Stevenson. Oh, well tackled there. And Fraser Campbell easing it up towards the 5 metre line. But Craig Adam, the man, winning the turnover. And Neil Clark clearing. Lasswade really, really confident now. And another huge drive. These Lasswade forwards are very, very well drilled. Borthwick again off the back of the ruck. Taking out 2 or 3 tacklers. Finally brought down on the 5 metre line. Laying it back, and Clark spots the gap. Threw it like a rocket. And in under the posts. And that was a score to relish for the home side. No problem for Carl McWilliam to pot that one over. And that took Lasswade into a 14 points to 3 lead at the break.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Brought to you by P&M Sinclair, an independent building and construction company serving Edinburgh, the Lothians and the Borders.
Into the second half, and Whitecraigs giving it all, but foundering against a rock-solid Lasswade defence, taken on there by Stuart Pollock. Ball swung out wide. Nicky Blaymeyer in the line. Stevenson, the link man, out to Ryan Moffat. Up to the Lasswade 22, and referee Robin Beach getting so excited he nearly joined the ruck there. Oh, wee fumble there by Ali Stevenson, picked up by Gavin Brown. And great counter here by Lasswade. Tackled there by Henderson, but oh, what a ball up to Neil Clark. And Clark, what a buzz bomb this boy is, bouncing off tackles all over the place, all the way to the line. Saving tackle there, but no, Clark's back on his feet and over the line. Arms raised aloft, but oh, what a disappointment. Penalty. Referee Robin Beach for holding on. Well, there'll be some talk about that one in the bar later on, I can tell you. The clock running down, time running out for Whitecraigs. 14 points to 3 down. And great defence by Lasswade, keeping them out. Still on the 5-metre line. Taken on there by Stuart Pollock, supported by Ben Blaymeyer. Back for Henderson. We pop-up ball there to Ryan Moffat. Still held out by really heroic defence by these Lasswade boys. We fumble there, but still Whitecraigs got the momentum. But all the time, the clock is running down. Big man Jamie Howarth in there, but he's held up as well. Finally, Whitecraigs going to spread it wide. Out to Ryan Moffat. Moffat spinning out of a couple of tackles. Laying it back again. Henderson. This time Stevenson looking for support. Gets it again from Henderson. Out to Phil Nichol. Nichol, long ball. Out there to Graham Fisher. And Fisher over the line for the try. But was it too little, too late? Stevenson, no problem with the conversion. But that was the last kick of the game. Lasswade through to the Scottish Hydro National Shield final at Murrayfield. Mark Billingham congratulating his troops there, and no wonder.
It's a very, very welcome bonus, and we've got a chance to play against Greenock Wanderers, who are going up as the National League 2 winners, and we are hopefully going to be going up as the second place team, so it'll be first and second of National League 2 in the National League Plate, which is going to be fantastic.
And your comments about the match this afternoon?
We started off very nervously. First 10 minutes we gave them too much respect at the beginning, but then we started to defend, started to attack, and basically the yellow card killed them, because we scored their 2 tries, and basically after that we got ourselves back into the momentum, and that kept us going. To sum up the match in a sentence, I would say, yeehaw.
Yeehaw is absolutely right, and there'll be a few yeehaws tonight for the Lasswade boys. A great win over opposition from the league above, takes them to the final. They'll have a great day. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Lasswade.
Brought to you by P&M Sinclair, an independent building and construction company serving Edinburgh, the Lothians and the Borders.